I am here with my friend Chuck Fefchak, and today we are going to taste some of the best coffee Winnipeg has to offer.
Yeah, coffee.
You like coffee?
I like coffee. It's good stuff.
Let's do this. Okay, the first spot where we're going to go is Empty Cup, which is in Sage Creek in the southern part of the city.
I hope the cup's full, not empty.
Let's do it. Okay, so we've got our two drip coffees from Empty Cup.
Yep.
These are medium roasts. Cheers.
Cheers. Taste test. Yeah. That's not awful at all. I like that. For a medium roast, it's quite dark tasting.
Yeah.
It's flavorful.
You're right. Yeah, because I like a lighter roast. So for me, I'm like, it's a little bitter.
Ah.
It's a little bitter.
That'll put hair in your chest.
Which I'm sure on the bitter end, you're like, it's nice and bitter.
Exactly.
And I'm like, it's a bit bitter.
And it's still got that heavy, almost chocolatey dark roast taste. It's got a good beat and I can dance to it. Okay, are we judging these out of 5 or out of 10?
Out of 10. What would you give that out of 10?
It's the first cup of the day.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go like middle of the road, say it's a 7.
7 out of 10?
We'll start there. That'll be our baseline.
Okay.
It gives me room to get something better, and it gives me room to, when I get something that I don't like.
And I like it. I feel like probably for me, because I like a lighter roast, obviously we're ordering a medium roast from every place we go to. So I think for me, actually, I'd probably give it a 7 as well, just because I prefer a little bit more of a lighter, kind of like a fruitier body. But this is great.
This is good coffee.
The drip from Empty Cup.
From Empty Cup works. 7. Where are we going?
Okay, so the next place we're going is Good Earth Coffee House, which is in Seasons. That's kind of in the southwestern part of the city.
Okay.
Okay, we got ourselves 2 medium roasts from Good Earth Coffee.
Got a good aroma.
Yeah?
Really nice.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, this is more of that fruity stuff that you're looking for. No. It's not as dark a roast.
That's a good body, yeah.
And it tastes afterwards.
It's not as bitter as the Empty Cup
True.
coffee.
Yeah.
It's not quite as full. They asked if we wanted room, and we're like, yeah, let's have some room. We're drinking a black anyway.
I like this one better.
Actually, you know what? I do too.
And that's unusual for me because I really prefer a dark roast, but this is less bitter. And I'm just gonna give it a 7.5 because I want to leave room.
It's got a good body. Yeah, there's a little bit of fruitiness. It's got a full flavor. It's a nice, rich flavor. You know what? I'm going to go 8 out of 10. That's a good cup of coffee.
That is.
Yeah. The medium roast from Good Earth Coffee House. Okay, so the next place that we're going is Harrison's on Broadway, which is kind of right in the heart of the city.
Let's go there.
Okay, so here we have 2 regular coffees.
Just coffee.
From Harrison's.
Doesn't tell us what roast it is. It's coffee.
Just a regular coffee.
You like.
2 small coffees from Harrison's. Cheers.
Cheers. It's not dark and it's not like fruity.
It's coffee flavored.
It doesn't scream you should buy this. Sorry, it doesn't.
I think this thing would be perfectly passable as like a late morning coffee with a bit of cream, a bit of sugar, you know? It's a good coffee. But you're right, there's not any sort of extra fruitiness. There's no extra bitterness. It's nothing over the top. It's just a coffee.
It's going to get a 6.5.
I would say probably for me, this might actually be a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just a regular coffee from Harrison's Coffee House on Broadway. Okay, and the last place we're going to is 7 Café, which is in the West End, kind of in the heart of the city, just a little bit west of the heart of the city.
So it's not in the heart of the city, it's in the West End. I don't know.
7 Café. 7 Café, we're going to go there now.
Okay.
Okay, so we got ourselves a regular coffee, medium coffee from 7 Café.
All right.
Smells okay. Cheers.
You know, I thought this was going to be the plainest coffee of all.
Yeah,
I'm way off. This is good.
Yeah?
We've had a lot of coffee today, and we drink a lot of coffee, and I'm really high on caffeine.
I feel like this is a bit more of this is a bit more bitter. This is kind of like a darker roast.
This is a darker roast. I think this is the best coffee I've had so far. This is an 8. 8.5. I like this.
You know what? It's also it does have some good body. It's not just bitter. It's got some really good flavor to it. There's some depth on top of that beneath that bitterness.
You taste it after. It's still there.
Yeah. It hits you with the bitterness first, and then the flavor profile, that depth comes out after.
Yeah, this one's a keeper. I'm going to drink this one. All of it.
I think because I like a lighter roast, I don't love the bitterness quite as much. I might give this a 7.5, 7.5 out of 10. So that's an 8.5 from Chuck. That's a 7.5 from me for the regular coffee from 7 Café. I don't think I could go to another coffee place because, like, my brain is.
Next week we'll do Winnipeg's best milk bars.
I've got the jitters, but also I'm having trouble focusing right now. So I think we gotta wrap this up.
Shut her down.
Yeah, shut her down. Okay.
That's a lot of coffee.
That's a lot of coffee. That was 4 great cups of coffee.
Yep.
From 4 amazing places. But which one was the best?
Mine was 7, the last one. And to drink the amount of coffee that we had and like the last one the bestest.
Yeah.
If I lived in Winnipeg, I'd probably have that as a stop. I'd probably whip through and grab a cup of coffee. But you like the Good Earth one the best.
I think that my favorite was the Good Earth coffee. Yeah,
that was my second.
It was a bit of a lighter roast. It had a full body, but without that bitterness.
Yeah.
I would give full recommendations to both 7 and Good Earth coffee, and really all those places.
Yep,
that was amazing.
They were all great. It's just you're gonna have your favorites, but there'll be no napping this afternoon.
No napping this afternoon.
My house is gonna get a complete clean.
Beautiful. Thanks for watching.
Adios.